Hi everyone, my name is Melanie of Blue Lotus Henna here in Portland, Oregon, and today I will be using Jagua Gel from Henna Sooq to show you some techniques for successful Jagua tattoo design. First of all, you want to put your Jagua Gel into a regular style of henna cone because this makes it really easy to hold and control, and I find that it's much easier on the hand than using the Jacquard bottles. You also want a gel pen to draw onto the skin with in white, and I just use Jelly Roll by the Sakura brand from Japan. The first design that I'm going to demonstrate is a Madhubani style design, and I'll draw the whole thing out with the gel pen and then show you how to build layers of the Jagua Gel layer by layer so that you can get a really thick, rich color but don't have to wait forever for it to dry. So let's go. So I'm going to begin by drawing out the design with the gel pen. Now I use the Jagua Gel to do the initial outline, just tracing over the gel pen. Okay, now I'm going to let this basic outline set as I draw an extra ring around it. And now I'm going to do the first layer of fill-in with the Jagua Gel, and it's just going to be a very thin layer. And so the outline has set a little bit now, so it makes it faster and more efficient to come in and do the fill. When you work with the Jagua in very thin layers, it does dry quite quickly. Okay, so now that the first layer of thin Jagua Gel has been applied, we want to let that dry a little bit. So I'm going to go to another part of the design and just draw frills all around the circle as I let that set. And I want this to dry a little bit more, so in the meantime I'll do my finishing dots. And a key thing to know about doing dots with Jagua is you don't need to do them really thick and luscious the way we do henna dots. It's fine just to draw a circle and fill it in so that they're a little more flat, and that way they'll dry nice and quickly as well. And you'll still get a really great stain when the gel is about that thick. Okay, now you can see that that first layer of Jagua has dried quite well, at least around here. Still a little bit wet there, but I can start doing the second layer over it now. So it's another thin layer. And there we go. So that makes two thin layers that creates quite a nice thick coating of Jagua Gel altogether. And this way it's going to dry completely within about 20 more minutes instead of taking an hour, which it could take if you just did a really thick one-off application in one go. And you can see how I've done these sort of circled, more flat dots, and they'll also dry within about 20 minutes. And so that's a much more efficient way to work with the Jagua, especially when you have clients who are worried about them walking off and smearing it, because once it smears, it stains immediately. All right, give that a go. So this Jagua gel has been on my skin for about 3 hours now. And so I'm just going to peel it off. And you'll see the magic that is Jagua is that the design is almost totally invisible at first. And so it's a little misleading if it's your first time. It can be a little bit stressful. But I'll just peel all of this off, and then you will see how much it oxidizes and darkens up by tomorrow. And I expect it to be really quite dark within 12 hours, and then it can still darken up a little bit more within about 24 hours. I find that Jagua usually comes to its deepest color quite a bit faster than henna does, and that's kind of the neat thing about it. It's just a lot more extreme in its behavior. So it stains much more immediately in terms of once it touches the skin, it starts working, even though you can't see it yet. And then it's lighter than henna would be at removal, and then it gets darker faster and is very bold. So check in tomorrow. In the next little edit, we'll see how much it's darkened up. So here is the stain result of the Madhubani design, and this is 24 hours after the Jagua gel was peeled off. You can see it's a really lovely sort of grey-blue tone.